Welcome to Delightful by Design, where celebrity drama meets reality chaos, and we're here serving the tea. I'm Delightful Soul, your drama-loving host, and if it's messy, shady, or vaguely scandalous, we're talking about it. So hit that subscribe button. It's cheaper than therapy and way more fun. Let's get into this video, okay?
Brit Eady has filed a $20 million lawsuit against Bravo, NBCUniversal, and production companies behind the Real Housewives of Atlanta, alleging defamation, emotional distress, sexual harassment, and a hostile work environment. It's clear you watched the show, right? Well, why that doesn't justify anything? What were you expecting, Brett? I am by no means saying that she doesn't have the rights to resolve her plight with the network, and others for that matter. I'm just recognizing the conflict on those shows, and it would be wise not to create problems, as Britt has done. Now, I don't believe she recognizes her role in most of her conflict. And just because somebody is calling you out on your BS doesn't mean that they are being hostile. However, Rick, you provided a hostile environment for Kenya, remember? Now, in the previous video, I stated that I don't think Britt is ready for this type of platform. I feel she was chosen due to her history, which adds a touch of sensationalism to the show.
Let's take a listen to what Brit Eady has posted. As everyone is now aware, I'm not attending the reunion. This was my decision. The event of this season has devastated me, and while I cannot say much right now, I do want to set the record straight about one thing. The graphic, actual photo surrounding the events in episode 5, that photo was not me. As the episode makes clear, I did not see the photo at the time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented at the event, and based on what I was told, assumed that it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted in the way that I did. I do not know who was in that photo, but upon seeing it for the first time recently, I now know it was not me. I look forward to seeking accountability and moving past this dark part of my life. And she has Brit and a heart emoji.
The lawsuit stems from an incident in RHOA's season 16, episode 5, where Kenya Moore displayed explicit images at her hair spa opening, suggesting that they depicted Brit Eady. Moore was later suspended from the show announced her exit. Kenya's displaying these quote unquote images of Brit at this point was in retaliation of Brit quote unquote threatening her with a pistol at Angela's dinner at the Bank restaurant. Now, Brit claims she never saw the explicit photos until after the episode aired, and that Bravo refused to show it to her beforehand. She argues that the network was either aware of the grossly negligence in allowing the false implication that the image were of her. Now, what I'm hearing is that the explicit photos, images on the poster boards that Kenya presented to the audience were not Brit. Okay, now this is strange because someone who was at the event would have mentioned that the photos probably did look like her or probably wasn't her, and Kenya should have made it clear at some point, because this is almost a year that this went on. Well, Brit shared in an episode that she spent a good amount of money having negative videos and images removed from the internet. Yet, nothing can be erased or completely erased from online. Now, following this new information, some curious viewers and fans reportedly discovered a video of Brit. Now, personally, I haven't seen it and have no desire to watch it. Also, if the photos were not of Brit, why was Kenya suspended? Or maybe it was all about having the explicit photos all together and it wasn't necessarily Brit on the photos. So it seems Bravo has manipulated both of you, damaging your reputation and clearly impacting both of your businesses. Now, I believe Kenya should consider starting her own lawsuit. What are your thoughts? Many were saying that if the pictures were that explicit, Bravo could have left it off the episode altogether. The lawsuit demands the immediately removal of the episode, a public statement of knowledge, and the false depiction and monetary damage of $20 million. Britt filed the lawsuit on June 5th, 2025, the same day as RHOA season 16 reunion, which she chose not to attend, was starting to film, and Moore was not invited to the reunion as well, and has issued a public apology, taking accountability for her action. Let's take a listen to this.
For all the support, hashtag Team Twirl. My heart is full and my conscience is clear. So many false claims hiding behind anonymous sources. All this conversation and no facts being reported. If a claim or source was valid, would they need to hide? My life is blessed. Myself and my daughter will continue to thrive in a non toxic environment where we feel appreciated and, most importantly, protected. Thank you, God, for covering us. The rumors and narrative about me randomly showing news or revenge P is 1000% untrue. I have proof and will share soon.
Now, this lawsuit could significantly impact Bravo's approach to managing cast controversies. It's important to note that Bravo doesn't dictate genuine reactions and responses. Now, however, the producers they often ignite the drama. Once the chaos unfolds, it goes through editing and the network permits it as long as it attracts viewers. Now, is this strategy effective? What are your thoughts? Will this alter how RHOA functions in the future? Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay delightful and bye for now.